Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the real one. Always 100, always controversial. Gabriel Skywalker from Skywalker DFS, representing the DFS club. Coming to y'all with the I almost said MLB. Ha! NBA, there's a shot. So if you guys are taking that challenge, you got to take a shot every time I mess up my video. All right? Coming to y'all with the NBA preseason main slate video, guys. Boy, did we have a day or what? I happen to notice pretty much everyone else around the industry lost today, which, I don't encourage that. I don't like seeing people losing, but I'm just proud that we killed it. We destroyed it. Came in fourth in this GPP. Um, I knew Covington was going to go off today. It seemed like all the stud centers, the Towns, the Jokic, the Vooches, all them just totally fucked the dog. So it evened up the playing field, so it didn't affect me. In my other top lineup, I had um, Winslow, who was 5% owned, who went off, and who else was it? It was Jimmy Buckets went off. So I had in my other lineup. Oh wait, there's more guys. You got to check this out. All right, so here's another lineup I dropped in the DFS club chat, guys. Got a 259, turn 116 bucks. Not bad. And then here's my other one, same 262. Won another $16. So not bad, guys. We're winning. But we're not just winning, guys. We're not just winning. Look at NHL right here. You guys know I do NHL too. Not quite the takedown I had last week. Let me adjust this here. One of my old shirts, the real one. I still got like 10 of them. But yeah, crushed it in NHL today, guys. We're just we're just killing it. But feast your eyes on this. Yeah, that's right. Schroeder had to get in on the video because Schroeder's excited about this one. So look at this winner right here, $40,000. This member won $40,000 today in NFL Showdown on Fanduel. So this week we had a $40,000 winner, and last week we had a $30,000 winner. New jewels, and then this week. I don't. Where else is this going on, guys? I'm telling you, we are the DFS club. We are. Oh man, congratulations, brother. He just told me his TV broke, so I'm sure you can buy like 20 TVs with this now. So congratulations, bro. You deserve it. Who's going to be the next $40,000 winner? Because it seems like we're getting one every week. This is where it's at, guys. www.dfsclub.com, Daily Fantasy Sports Powerhouse. We are three providers in one. DFS Space, myself, the DFS Whisperers. We cover every single sport. All right. Damn, I took a L in European basketball today, though. I was so pissed because it's only my second time playing, and the first time I played, it was a takedown. But we're going to play it again tomorrow because I'm getting that back. So this is our website, guys. Down here we got a screenshot of our winners. We're going to update that. We've only been around since August 1st, and we already have we're reaching about almost 400 members now. So we're doing something right. So you get lineups for every single sport. That includes NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports. We are the DFS Club, guys. All you got to do, this is Schroeder Skywalker, by the way. You'll get to know him. He's a member of the DFS Club. Click the Join Now button, click on my logo, and here are your plans, guys. No one in the industry can touch this, beat this, come near it. We don't charge per season, we don't charge per sport. You get the whole shebang. It's like a buffet for the DFS player, for the daily fantasy player. So here are your plans, guys. With every single plan, mind you, you get access to the members only Slack chat, guys, where we drop all the lineups where all the family is, guys. 24/7 tips and advice by the DFS Club because we don't sleep. And I have experts for every single sport, all right, that are in there. We got tennis in there we're talking about right now. Um, GPP and cash articles are coming as soon as the NBA season starts on Tuesday, which I'm so excited. Pre-lock insight, which are the members only podcasts. We cover Draftkings, Fanduel, Prize Picks, Monkey Knife Fight, you name it. Join the family, guys. Join the family. Here's your plans: $25 a month. These are all access, guys. You can save some money and go 6 months, or you can save a hell of a lot more money and go for a year. Or if you just want to peep us out, it's a 3-day pass for $7.99, guys. Come join the family. Um, what else is there to say? I'll keep showing you guys the winnings every day. I have no problem with that. So let's get into it. All right, guys. So here we are. So right off the bat, we already got early news, which is great, outstanding, fantastic. So grab a chair, grab a pen, take some notes, and we're gonna slay this fucking slate. All right. I think this is the last one until Tuesday. So the Warriors, all the starters are gonna get a full run. The Sixers, the starters are all gonna get a full run, guys. This is stuff you need to know. We are on top of it in the DFS club, so that's why we're ahead of everybody else. I saw by the ownership today that nobody else knew, all right, about the dress rehearsals. So, with that said, keep that in mind. And there might be other teams that are doing it also. We don't know. But as of right now, the Warriors and the Sixers, all their starters are a go. All right. So it leads me up to our first pick, Joel Embiid, 9'6". Obviously, Draftkings got word too because he's priced almost up to what he is in regular season. So I got to tell you about Joel Embiid. Get him in there and move on. Next up, Al Horford. He's been a beast throughout the whole preseason. 19 and 21 minutes, 37 and 16 fantasy points, and then he got the day off. So they knew they were going to do that, so they'd rest him for the full run. Next up, Draymond Green, Golden State Warriors. 25 minutes, day off, 23 minutes. 28, 0, and 22 fantasy points. So the Warriors better do something tomorrow, man. They got to be angry. They've been winning championships now for the last 3 years. So look for them to come out gunning tomorrow because we already know that the Lakers are not going to play LeBron and they're not going to play AD. That's already been announced. So it's going to be the scrubs. All right. Keep that in mind too. Next up, Marcus Morris. We're running all these guys, man. He's just been a preseason monster. 18, 30, and 27 minutes, 30, 34, and 31 fantasy points. At 5'3", I will have him in every single one of my lineups as long as he's playing, guys. Make sure you check to see if they're playing. Like I said, go on Twitter, get with these beat writers, follow them for every single team. All right. I mean, it's worth it for the last preseason game. Regular season, we're gonna know. They're supposed to be releasing their lineups a half hour before lock. So none of that bullshit like last year and the year before. Next up, Serge Ibaka at 4'5". Had the last game off, which I'm thinking Toronto is going to pull the same thing, and they'll probably announce it tomorrow. And when have I been wrong so far? I've not been wrong yet. This is not a prediction. This is a spoiler. I think Toronto's going to have a dress rehearsal. All right. Ibaka, 22 and 17 minutes, 27, 26 fantasy points, and then got the day off last game. All right. Get him in there at 4-5. Next, for 4-6, we got Norman Powell. Another one, 17, 21, day off. 17, 32 fantasy points, day off. Norman Powell, 4-6, get him in there. All right. Especially these guys are going to get a full run. Or you can get with Chris Boucher tomorrow. Even if he comes off the bench at 4-5, he's been destroying it. 17 minutes, 9 minutes, 20 minutes, 26, 14, 26 fantasy points. At 4-5, you're going to need this value, guys. You're going to need it. All right, because these guys are priced up. Next up, Josh Richardson, going to get the full run. So even without it, he had an even 25 minutes each game, 36 fantasy points, 36 fantasy points, 28 fantasy points. So get him in there, guys. He's going to get probably 30 minutes tomorrow. Next up, now with the Lakers, I like, the scrubs since we know the main guys aren't going to play. Rondo might play. We'll see. But with that said, I like KCP at 4-4. I know he's not that great, but it's preseason, right? 20 minutes equals money. He's gotten 25, 28, 19 minutes. He had one good game at 22, so if he gets to 22, that'd be great against the Warriors. But if the Warriors are going to play their starting lineup against the Lakers scrubs, look out. All right. I probably won't be that high on any Lakers tomorrow, but I just got to throw that out there. Next up, Thomas Bryant, 27, 23, 26 minutes, fantasy points wise, 41, 28, 26. Get yourself some Thomas Bryant. Next up, the guy who went out there last game and said, Coach, instead of playing basketball, I'm going to go out there and fuck the dog. Because that's exactly what he did. He only got 13 fantasy points. Before that, he had 42 and 33. Everyone thought Chris was a lock. But he's going to come back. He's going to rebound guys at 5'9", get him in there, and move on. Next up, another one that had the last day off. So I know they're going to do it, guys. I know the patterns. They think they slick and they're secretive, but Toronto's running full tomorrow, guys. Watch. I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but look at this one, too, because Pascal Siakam Malakam, last game, didn't play. Before that, 26, 21 minutes, 48, 34 minutes. So get him in there, guys. Next up, Bobby Portis. Minutes for this man. 29 and 30 minutes in his last two. 29 and 26 fantasy points at 5'3". Next up, Steph Curry. Full run tomorrow at 8'5". Absolutely. That's almost regular season price, but got to play him, guys. He can have that 63 game, especially with all them minutes, and I'm sure he is pissed right now. He's not used to losing like this, so get him in there. Next up, we got 450-pound Fred VanVleet at 5'3". Another one got the day off, guys, from Toronto. So 27, 22 minutes. His last two, 36, 33. So he's a points per minute monster. What's up, Schroeder? See this paw right here? He's hugging my arm now. Well, come sit with me. For Christ's sake, he sees the camera and he gets all shy. So Tuesday, dude, you're gonna do your triple double calls for everybody. All right. Hashtag Schroeder's picks. He's excited. I'm excited. Next up, we got Bradley Beal. 16, 17, 23 fantasy points. Wait, no, that's minutes. Take a shot. Take a shot. All right. I messed that up. So that's minutes. 16, 17, 23 minutes. Beal's gotten 15, 32, and 30 fantasy points. Points per minute monster, guys. Get him in there. Especially if they're starting. They're doing the dress rehearsal. Next up, Drew Holiday at 7'8". What's up, dude? Minutes wise, 21-0, then 21. Points, 23-0, then 31. Holiday's a beast. Get him in there, guys. Next up for some value, I got Jacob Hotel, 19, 20, 18 minutes. And look at these points per minute, guys. 15, 21, and 31 fantasy points. Loving that. He made my player pool. Get him in there at 4-6. Next up, DeAndre Jordan. Didn't play the first game, but played the next two. 24 and 19 minutes. 25 and 26 fantasy points. And we all know at any time DeAndre Jordan can just ball out and get a triple-double. Next up, Dwight Howard, because the scrubs are going to play for the Lakers. So Dwight Howard 6'1" now. His price went way the fuck up. So I don't know. We'll see. Draymond Green doesn't really scare me at center, so Dwight Howard probably might be in play for me. He'll probably be chalk, though. 15, 22, 15, 13, 47 fantasy points, and 20. Next up, Murray at 5'4". This kid's been killing the preseason, man. 19, 17, 20 minutes. Look at his fantasy points output. 16, 18, and 33. Get him in there at 5'4". Next up, we got Tobias Harris at 6'4". Getting a full run tomorrow. Get him in there. I'm going to move on. Next up, Dennis Smith Jr. He's going to be fighting for that starting role. All right. So he's worth a look just for that reason. And for his price, he's 4'4". Played last game. Finally. Had 20 minutes, 12 fantasy points. I think Dennis Smith will be a low own, could be a slate breaker. That's just my inkling. All right. Next up, Golden State Warriors. D'Angelo Russell, 7'1". Love that price. 31 fantasy points and 28 fantasy points this preseason. So him and Curry are going to be shooting threes. All right. Next up, James Harden at 10K. We'll see if he plays or not. When does he not play? He's played this whole damn preseason, 27, 27, 34 minutes. He's pretty much played all three quarters. 52, 43, 67. The only thing that bothers me is this price is up to 10K. That's regular season price. So I don't know, guys. It'd be hard to fade him. It would be really hard. But we got to make some decisions tomorrow with all these starters that are going to get all these minutes. Next up, Quinn Cook. You want to talk about revenge narratives? Here we go. Golden State never really gave him a shot. So now he's with the Lakers. He might be starting due to everybody getting the day off. He got 25 fantasy points and only 14 minutes last game. And the revenge narrative is there, guys. So get him in there. Next up, Ben Simmons. I ain't got to tell you, he's going to get his full run. Get him in there. Last but not least, Alex Caruso, the most loved man in the NBA. He's only 4'7". He could draw the start. 27, 30, and 16 minutes. 16, 14, 8 fantasy points. He's due to have this breakout game, guys, and it could be against the Warriors. So don't miss out when he does because he's only 4'7", because you're going to need this value. And that's it for my player pool, guys. I know it's a lot of players. It's a lot to take in, but that's what I do, guys. That's what I do for you. Um, this is my life. So get these players. And if you're not a member of Draft Dashboard, guys, you can have access to my player pool right here. You can look at it all day long. This tool I use, Draft Dashboard, I use it for all my videos, for all my research. You too can use it for $1, 4 quarters, 10 dimes, 20 nickels for 30 days, guys. Take the Draft Dashboard challenge. There's no obligation. There's no contracts. There's no bullshit. Because with that dollar, you get access to all my saved lineups, all my player pools. That includes NHL. I play heavily. NFL, right? NBA. And you get the cheat sheets, guys, for every single sport, which gives you the top studs, top mid-tier, top locks of the slate, guys, top value of the slate. So this is Draft Dashboard, $1 for 30 days. Click in the link in the description below. All right, so let's get you guys a free lineup sponsored by the DFS Club. Let's see what we get. And once you have Draft Dashboard, you can hit the lineup optimizer button a million times and just have fun with it. So let's see what we got here. We got Josh Richardson, KCP, Tobias Harris, Marcus Morris, DeAndre Jordan, D'Angelo Russell, Bobby Portis, James Harden. See, now when you roster James Harden, it just sucks up so much of your salary. You have a hard time pitting him and all these Warriors in there. All right, so keep that in mind. It's just decisions you got to make. So I will save this for my Draft Dashboard users, guys. And don't forget, come join the family, man. We're winning $30,000, $40,000 once a week. Come on now. And not to mention we're winning, we're building our bankroll every day. This is just preseason too. Just preseason. Just imagine what we're gonna do in regular season when we don't have to go through damn pages and pages of news seeing who's gonna play and who's not gonna play. So get in here, guys. We'd love to have you. We're a close, tight-knit community. All right. 25 a month, 6 months for $79.99, 1 year for $149.99. That includes NFL too, guys. That includes everything. We're playing tennis in a minute. We're playing European basketball in the morning, guys. And then we got NASCAR this weekend. I gotta check. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure we have an MMA card. I've won 5 weeks in a row. I'm proud of that. So, all right, guys, we're gonna get up out of here. Shorter's gonna help me take you guys up out of here. Like we always say, let's get that bread and don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder, Skywalker, and I, we are out. We'll see you guys in that chat room. Take care.